So, welcome for another episode of Judging Softly, Judge Softly in Conversation with. And today I will talk with Dale Atkins. Dale Atkins is a licensed psychologist, a relationship expert, and the author of The Kindness Advantage. And that's also how we met, actually. So the first time when I met Dale was when she did a book presentation. When she presented the book, The Kindness Advantage. And from that moment on, after her presentation, I knew that one of the clues of my book, Judge Softly, which is unfortunately still only in Dutch, Oordeel Zacht, I will show it here, was one of the clues is that kindness is actually one of the clues of judging softly. So that's why I'm looking forward so much to this conversation. I have learned a lot from Dale, and I hope with this conversation she can inspire you as well. So Dale, welcome. And I'm going to ask you the first question I ask everybody. When is the last time you judged?
First, thank you so much for having me. It's wonderful to talk with you, and congratulations on finishing and having your book published. This is really very exciting, and I'm happy to be among the people who are supporters of yours, and I wish you all the best. The last time I judged, well, I think it may not be the last time I judged, but it's the time that I think impressed me the most, and I would like to share it with you. It happened pre-pandemic because I was on a plane. Mm-hmm. And I was traveling actually to give a lecture, and I was sitting on the plane, and there was a seat between me and a woman, and she was sitting next to the window, and we greeted each other, and she appeared to me to be quite pregnant. And when we took off, a little while after we took off, the steward asked if we would like something to drink, and she said that she would like a glass of wine. And I was quite surprised and, quite frankly, internally mortified, because I have a very strong feeling about pregnant women drinking, and I was very judgmental, and I was thinking about this, and I was aware of my thoughts. And I was aware of this internal dialogue that was going on, and what is she thinking? And oh my goodness. And I was in my own mind, not only judging her, but I think I was almost demonizing her, that, doesn't she know about the research and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I figured that, well, I must get this out. And I was working on my computer and I started writing thoughts about this. Little did I know that she was able to see my computer and my screen, and she looked over, apparently, and she said to me, excuse me. She said, I just want you to know that I'm not pregnant. She said, I had a baby. And she said, and I'm really looking forward to my wine. I was so embarrassed. I was so, I was like caught like a deer in the headlights. And I felt so awful, because what I realized was I've lived my life thinking I'm a non-judgmental person. I live my life thinking that I give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Here I was being superior and feeling like, I know and she doesn't. And I was flooded with embarrassment. And after thinking, oh my God, should I say, no, I'm writing about somebody else, or I'm writing about blah, blah, I said, I'm so sorry. And I said, I wonder if you can forgive me. I said, I feel terrible, and I judged you. And it ended up that we had an incredible conversation for the duration of the flight. And I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about judgment. I learned so much from this young woman who shared with me how she was looking for this flight where she was alone. She didn't have to worry about the baby. Everybody was, her other kids were taken care of. And she was looking forward to this glass of wine. And it was a profound and important lesson for me. And so even though it happened quite a while ago, and I'm sure I've been judging since then, that's the one that helped me because it really informed me regarding kindness. It informed me regarding empathy. It informed me regarding assumptions. And it informed me about connecting with people and trying to understand how we have to take responsibility when we do something that's terrible. And this was terrible. And then how do we connect with that person in a way where we are holding the responsibility, but understanding if she said to me, I don't want to talk to you, just, whatever, that would have had to have been okay with me. But her generosity of spirit and her ability to engage was one of the lessons that I have kept with me over all this time.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's such a wonderful explanation or example of being judgmental. Thank you so much for sharing this. This is great. Thank you.